Back in the Monday night rotation, it's the Keep It a Brick podcast here with Lady Soul, my boy Highly G, and myself, Cash. Tonight's episode is going to be a good one. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Let's lock in. Let's rock out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Highly G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us. Y'all better listen up closely. You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
Yeah, what's good, motherfuckers? We live in effect on your Monday. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Keep it a brick. Welcome to the show. We got Soul, Man on the Couch, Cash Only, and myself, Highly G. We in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all living? So
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, she says she's good. All right, cool. For sure. Man on the Couch, how you living, bro?
I'm cooling, man. I need a haircut right now. People will bear with me this episode, but I'm good, man. I can't complain, man. It's Monday. I'm happy to be here. I feel good. I don't know what for, but I feel good today. You feel me? I think it's gonna be a good week. I'm trying to get some money. By the way, let me flip y'all income tax out there. How you doing, Highly?
I don't know. After that one, that was kind of wild.
I know. Bro. Shit. Well, can you get me not to owe? Shit. We'll have to talk after the show.
Up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How do I follow that up? I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling. Life been lifing. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, motherfucker. Life has been lifing like a motherfucker out here. Between life is lifing and shit like that. I mean, school sucks. So I'm just gonna keep it real. School sucks. Donkey balls. Big floppy donkey balls. Swear to God, that's what I'm on. You know, getting accused of random shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired. I'm tired of the shit. But yeah, that's cool. But we ain't gonna go deep into that because I don't know who fuck on. So I'm just tired of the shit. But overall, I'm cool. Shit. Got a lot of stuff done today. You know what I'm saying? We are in the process of updating all audio at this point. It's been a trek because trying to start from last year on up, it's going to take some time. But we getting it done. We trying to make it happen. So that's where we're at right now. I'm cooling though. Overall, I'm cooling. Guys. Yeah, it's just lifing out here. I'm
gonna tell y'all how I approach that. Day for day.
That's Tyrese said it best, bro.
Day for day.
Tyrese said it best. I'm doing the best I can with the 24 hours I got. That is it.
Facts.
No more, no less. That is all we can do as individuals and as human beings. You have 24 hours, make it the best. All right. That's enough of that. Let's get into it. We got a show for y'all today. A couple of topics and some questions for y'all. So let's get into it. Shout out to the bricklayers as always. All right. Prosecutors wants to revoke Young Thug's probation. They want so the prosecutors in what is it? What county is that? Cash? Do you know by chance? Is it Cooks County or Maricopa? Yeah.
I think it's Fulton.
Fulton County.
Fulton.
It's Fulton County. Okay. So Fulton County, the probation officer, the prosecutor in Fulton County wants to revoke Young Thug's probation due to his activity, obviously, online and social media and other little incidences where he is just doing whatever he want to do at this point. Thoughts on this?
I mean, shit, if it was up to me, I would stay off the internet. I wouldn't comment on nothing. I don't know what's up with him. They trying to get him.
I seen somebody say something about it invokes one of his rights. Is that the Fifth Amendment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, by being able to say what you want to say and stuff like that. I feel like Just, bro, stay out the way. Make your music and stay out the way, bro. Stay out the way. Now, what it was, I think it was a media platform had posted one of the, I guess one of the people that testified, or one of the officers that testified in court against Young Thug, and Young Thug reposted it and saying she was like the dirtiest person in that county, or whatever the case may have been, and they were saying something about information was being leaked about her job location and where she lives and all that, and they wanted it to look like as though Young Thug was probably trying to intimidate her or something like that, basically. So stupid. That was stupid.
That's crazy to hear. I mean, I'm in agreement with y'all with the Young Thug situation. Stay your ass off the internet. We didn't told you, nigga, once before on this show. Stay your dumb ass off the internet, man. Stay off the internet. You got a girl, a beautiful woman, bro. Go chill with her, bro. Go sit down, go chill with her, go be with her. Do that. Do that. Make your music, as Cash said. Do that. But all this internet commentary, all this other shit, bro, that shit for the birds, bro. You beat a RICO charge. A lot of niggas don't beat that charge. Why motherfuckers go under for that charge? Come on, man. You playing with it. You playing with this shit. I don't get it. You gonna
fuck around and find out. Let them keep playing.
As we always do. As we always do. We always fuck around and find out. Anyway, man. He was also at Marathon Burger this past weekend, where DDG was there streaming, and a lot of people were kind of on the whole thing like DDG was like kind of ignored and all this shit. I thought about that when I seen that. I didn't think it was like that. I think he had a purpose when he walked into Marathon Burger, which was let me get a burger and say what up to Black Sam. I don't give a fuck about DDG celebrity ass working in the back of the motherfucking kitchen, being motherfucking Mr. Krabs. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I mean, is DDG really like? I mean, he's not really a celebrity. I wouldn't have.
DDG is DDG who he is. Who he is. He has a little name. He got a little motion.
A little name.
Nah. You gotta understand. DDG is probably like he kicked off the screaming. Basically, he one of the top.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, what I'm saying is like for like Casanet and all that, they learn from like watching him.
I wouldn't go that far. Still wouldn't go that far. The formula of streaming and stuff like that. Really, the biggest streamer before Kai and all them was this white boy, that crazy ass white boy named Ninja, the motherfucker who always rages and shit like that, in Fortnite and all these other games and shit. Ninja. And so again, I'm not saying that they learned this from a white man. I don't want to give the white boy that much fucking credit, right? But you know what I'm saying? There was a formula, the motherfuckers followed it, and this is the formula they're following.
Well, all of them follow somebody.
All of them follow it. But I don't think DDG was that guy. I think what it is with DDG and his following is that he already had a decent following with his music. You know what I'm saying? He makes music. He makes some okay music. I've heard some things that was like, all right, cool. Like that song with him and Corey LeRae, that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that stick. That hit. That was hitting at one point in time. That was hitting. It was hitting. For the time being.
Short time that it did,
For the short time that it did. I have not listened to another DDG song since, personally. And that's okay. That's just not for my demographic. That's how I just look at it.
Yeah, me either.
There's no shade towards him, though. But yeah.
I mean, I just know him as Haley's baby daddy.
Right. Damn. That's cold-blooded. Well,
that's fucked up.
That's crazy. Well, it is what it is. Well, speaking of streaming and DDG, since we're already here at this point, you know what I'm saying? Rubi Rose has stepped out of wherever the hell she's been hiding at, and has made a couple of comments this week that was kind of interesting. Some that had to do with Drewski, some also, well, the main one was she said that DDG talked her into doing OnlyFans, and now she cannot stop. We're going to go ahead and roll that clip from DDG and hear this one out. Let me see.
And, like, it was cool for the first couple of years, but now it's like I have to keep doing it too. So I kind of like relate to you in that way. And it's just like definitely like put a damper on my reputation. But, it's a choice I made. And
well, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, what? Like, she made it sound like I'm a motherfucking. Now I can see if a nigga was getting a cut. But if you making $800,000 a month, the hell? You better keep doing that shit. The fuck? He said like it was a bad thing.
It's very true.
That's how much of a real nigga I am. I'm like, you know what? I see how people look at you on the internet and shit, boom. I'm like, you should do it, even though I'm with you at the time. I'm like, I wasn't really tripping, you feel me? I'm like, a nigga wasn't on no, oh, I can get you turned up, sign a contract. And nigga was never on that. It was just on some like, you should take advantage of this. It became a multi-million-dollar thing for you that I've never asked for a penny for. So how is it a bad thing? I didn't talk you into doing nothing. You can stop whenever you want. I thought it was player of me, but I guess this is a trauma thing.
Oh, dang. Nigga, that's real, nigga. I thought that was player. I guess it's a trauma thing.
Here's one thing I want. I have a few things to say about that video. One,
he looks so weird without his locks. I'm sorry.
I was just about to touch on that. That you need to go get that shit fixed, bro. That shit is all over the place. That shit is all over. That nigga look like a cheetah at the top of that head, bro. That's one. That's just one. Two, I am kind of in agreement somewhat. Like, it ain't like that nigga turned around and held a gun to her head and was like, you gonna do this OnlyFans and you gonna be pleasuring yourself online for people to buy. Nigga didn't do that. Nigga turned around and did his thing, and he gave you a business suggestion. You decided to follow through. He alley-ooped it, you dunked it. So
that's all that was.
I don't want to hear anything about trauma when you out here making the bag by shaking your ass.
Yeah, she sounded stupid saying that. Like, if you so traumatized, then your ass shouldn't be doing it. Don't try to blame him. Like,
well, with Ruby, I think Ruby just saying anything out of her mouth right now. I don't know where
she just be talking and be talking.
Ain't nobody finna down the fact of how they get money, especially if it's money. 800,000 a month, 500 to 800,000 a month.
Listen,
some money.
If a nigga want to go out there and spend some money on some virtual coochie, that is his business. Okay, listen. I'm not judging. Wait, listen, I'm not judging him because why? He could be doing a lot worse with that money. Now, that's his financial decision. Now he can go out, he can go buy the real thing, probably go to jail, or you can stay ass in the home and you and Pamelina can have a night. I mean, I don't know. That's how you want to roll. If that's how you roll in, that's how you roll. I'm not we listen, but we don't judge here. But I'm just throwing it out.
We just keep it a brick, people.
I'm just keeping it a brick with you. Yeah. I'm telling y'all real. I'd
rather
somebody go do that than you going out here raping women and doing all some crazy shit.
Also, Miss Ruby, City Boys back up, man. You feel me?
10,000 points.
Throw that out there too, because no, we up 20 actually. Because
you adding on. I'm
gonna add on because of the assist, the alley-oop from DDG, and because she said the relationship with her and Drewski was a real thing. She said,
she did. She could have. I would never
he
said
hurt
that.
her feelings. Like, and I'm not saying that we get the points for him hurting her feelings. It's just like, hey, he still bagged you. That's my thing. Drewski still bagged you.
My question is how though, because it didn't seem. I don't know, man. Like she gave off mean girl vibes to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like you be on some stuck shit, like some straight stank shit, and that's just me personally. Me personally,
they say, once you make a laugh, it's a wrap.
I mean, that's very true. I could say he probably has a good personality, probably laughter draws off, but She gives me vibes that's like don't kiss me type vibes. Like, you know, like
hey, I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't touch me. Like, yeah, that type shit. I couldn't fuck with it though. I mean, I respect it, but I personally couldn't fuck with it though. Personally couldn't fuck with it though. I mean, do we care at this point about their relationship? Because I mean, that shit is in the past. I mean, even though, you know, most people said that, oh, you know, it was fake and shit like that. I mean, Drewski said it was a real relationship. He said it was something. He said it was something.
We don't care about the relationship. It's just I had to make sure we get our points back.
Hey, in the words of my man Stephen A.
yeah,
Smith,
because he was looking sad. He was looking sad.
He was looking sad for a couple weeks.
I ain't
gonna lie. He was looking sad for a couple weeks. But I mean, shit, after you didn't got that thing put on you, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, everything remind me of her.
Listen,
I'm just curious how you hurt her feelings. I'm just wondering, what did he do?
I want to know.
Like,
he probably knowing if it's Drewski, knowing the way Drewski rocked, it's probably a situation where he just, you know, probably was playing too much and went ham.
Yeah, I get that. City boys up.
City boys up.
City boys up. Hey, while we speaking on celebrities, right? Who would you guys say is the most respected celebrity? I mean, no scandals, no controversy.
Denzel. Denzel fucking Washington. I ain't heard a damn scandal about Denzel ever in my life.
No scandal, but until remember recently he was talking about he was doing drugs and stuff. Like he should have said that. That kind of like tainted his name a little bit.
Mission. That's out of a mission. It's something different when it's out of a mission compared to when the motherfucker done pulled you over and you get fucking Christian Slater or Robert Downey Jr. status. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's like, damn, nigga, you got a whole scandal going on at that point.
Yeah, that was a good one, boy. That was a real good one. I feel like you sold about that. You know, that is a scandal. You know what that scandal is? Girls be loving drug addicts. You know, y'all love drug addicts.
Wow,
y'all was loving
really?
Denzel. Yeah, when he was all on that cocaine or whatever he was smoking, y'all was in love with him. I want to say LeBron for me.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to say LeBron. Yeah, I want to say the GOAT. You feel me? How about you, Soul?
I was gonna say Barack Obama. I mean, he's not like a celebrity, but I was gonna say, yeah, Barack Obama.
Now, Barack has scandals.
No.
Barack got a lot of scandals. Barack is, I think Barack has scandals,
What scandals did Barack have?
I mean, Barack ain't had no scandals. I think a lot of people made scandals out of Barack. That's where I think where I get what you're saying. Like he wasn't clean, but there were some things that made scandals out of Barack, like motherfucker putting arugula on a burger. Niggas really got upset because what type of shit he put on a burger, or him wearing a tan suit. That was like the first time a president ever wore anything else besides black or blue or anything like this. Nigga decided, all right, I'm gonna throw a little seasoning on this fucking unflavored chicken. And you niggas just
they didn't know what the fuck to do. They lost their mind.
The white folks turned around and lost their motherfucking mind. I told you that. That damn Obama. That damn Obama's an Arab. I told you that's why he wearing that Sandy Brown.
Hey, you remember that was like once upon a time scandal with him. Them saying he was actually I don't know if it was Arab or whatever.
They said he was Muslim. They said he was Muslim.
They kept talking about pulling his birth certificate and all that.
They wanted his birth certificate. They even brought up the fact that saying that he actually was not black or his parents wasn't black and all this other shit. Nobody wanted to hear that shit.
That don't matter
at all. All right, I got Denzel, man. I ain't heard shit about Denzel through his whole fucking career until he told us that he was like, "Yo, nigga, I drink and I had a little bit of dope in my system back in the day and shit. I hit me an 8-ball, before I did Othello and shit like that. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not.
Don't go out there with cocaine, people.
I'm not mad at him because he didn't get pulled over. It wasn't like this nigga got pulled over by the police. You caught this nigga in the Target stealing knives or some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to sell them on the street. and shit. You know, he didn't do any of that weird shit. He just he came out and told y'all, yeah, I sniffed a couple of lines, nigga. Yeah, I drink. Big whoop. Big whoop.
Everybody did it back in our day.
I mean, I
Everybody
respect it.
It was the 80s. Everybody was snorting lines. Damn it, everybody. That's the crazy part about it. I don't know. But that's y'all let us know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Who? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's your guy? Who you got? Who you picking? Let us know. All right, let's move on. Anthony Edwards, NBA news, a little bit of Anthony Edwards says he wants to pay all of his child support up front. This is a very interesting situation. He said he wants to pay all of his child support up front. He has sparked some outrage and stuff like that. He apparently paid his ex-girlfriend, from what I understood, $100.08 million in child support.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like $5,000 a month or something like that.
He just paid it all up.
I mean, she's saying that's not true, but if
18
that
years in one
did
payment.
happen, I mean, I respect it. I mean, it's sad because he already said he doesn't plan on being in this kid's life, but I mean, she knew that, so I don't know. I mean, hey, city grows up. She getting her payday what she wanted. I don't know. Slippery slope.
I'm not mad at it.
So
what?
I'm so proud of you. Because
the pettiness is within her.
I thought it was gonna take an interesting turn with her take, and for a female to say something like that too. You know, that's I appreciate that because I also feel the same way. This guy did express many times that, hey, I do not want this baby. This man told you, or he gave her supposedly or allegedly $100,000 to handle her business, and she ran off. Had the baby.
That's crazy. I mean, it don't cost that much. I mean,
18 years of child support, one payment might not be too bad. You feel me? I think the real thing is that this kid, because Anthony Edwards is no more than 21, I think, beat the system. Is trying to beat the system right now. It's what he doing is smart. It's smart. We'll handle this right now. Get it out the way. We ain't got to worry about nothing down the line. I gave you everything you were supposed to have.
Yeah, I mean, I
What you
respect
do with it is what you do with it. The flip side of that, where I think the outrage is coming from, is like people are going to say, "Well, he helped create a life," and the only thing I would say to that is, it's her body, her choice. Remember.
Yeah, I feel bad for the child. Don't start with that. Don't even. You try to say that all slow and shit. Your choice. Anyway, well, I mean, honestly, though, you shouldn't. For any man, you shouldn't be having sex raw if you don't want no kid with this person.
That's true too.
Silly on your part. Whether you said it after the fact is irrelevant. Honestly, you should have thought about that when you was doing the do.
I think for me in this situation, I'm gonna be that person that's like, oh, won't we please think of the children? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, will someone
I
please
know.
think of the children? So that's the first thought. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Yes, this man did bring a life. Well, he assisted in bringing a life.
I'm gonna be ignorant. I'm gonna be ignorant, but keep going.
Of course, hold on. But he also made it very clear that he did not want to have this child, and so he just let you know what time it was. Like, yo,
you just gotta take it.
I want to. He was like, I just wanted to smash, and this is where we at. And this, and then you turn around at like Eddie Griffin saying you hit him with the old keep a nigga baby. Hit him with the keep a nigga baby. That's what my nigga Eddie Griffin would call it. If you listen to the
do you feel like? But wait. Do you feel like that's the case though?
Is it a keep a nigga baby? Fuck yeah.
I mean, you don't think? I mean, maybe she just wanted her baby. Why does it have to be like one or the other?
Because 9 times out of 10 is because why? Okay, I get what you about to say. 9 times out of 10, she probably just wanted the baby, and that was that. Cool, but it was. Let's not act like this person wasn't looking for some form of monetization or support.
Well, baby is already her baby daddy, so I mean, she already got a baby daddy that got money.
You keep a nigga, baby. You knew this nigga had a family at home, and you still decided to lay down with this man and have this child.
Yeah, I just think people these days think it's just so easy to go to the abortion clinic. Like, and this is someone that works at Planned Parenthood, just saying. So I see both sides. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like everyone I be seeing the comments, they're like, I would have been at the clinic. I would have like they think that's like so like you could just do it and it's just like nothing.
No, but I also believe in contraceptives. And niggas don't believe in those because of the feelings.
Sure.
Because of the feelings. And then I ain't talking about the emotional ones. I'm talking go ahead.
Thank you. Listen.
Oh God.
This is a $2 million baby we're talking about.
That baby's $1 million baby.
Price on that baby head. That's crazy.
This is a $2 million baby we're talking about. Some kids were born because of $40. I don't think y'all heard me.
What costs $40?
This is a $2 million baby.
Wait, what costs $40? Like that went over my head.
Some kids
prostitutes, sex workers cost.
Some kids were born $40.
Oh Lord, y'all ladies got to step y'all game up. Don't be giving it away for $40 now. That's wild.
Let me tell you something. Y'all feel bad for the child, for sure. Sometimes the kids got to suffer for what the parent do. Somebody's gonna come along and love that little child.
For $40, that's what I feel bad about.
This baby has been set up for success. Whether we like it or not, this baby has been set up for success. What the mother does with that money is what the mother does with that money. Whether she do right by it and make sure that baby has that money, or she fuck it off. You feel me?
I mean, that's on her. Yeah, she fuck it off. That's on her. Like
I can't really feel bad for the baby because the baby has been set up for success.
I mean, that is the plus side to this situation. It wasn't like he just was like, all right, motherfucker, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? It was more or less like, all right, well, check it. I don't really want nothing to do with you, but you're not going to suffer. I'll see you down the road. That's really what it is.
I need him to go get a vasectomy. He has like 3 kids right now, and like they all like back to back. Like, what is going on
out here? That boy said he's out here creating
spreading
legacy.
His seed every damn where.
You got money, you can do that.
Legacy.
Well, you got money
don't last forever. Like
we don't know that.
He don't know that. That's the point.
We don't know that. He could be a very smart investor.
Sound good now while you giving out all these millions for all these child support payments, but what in 15 years you don't got that? What are you gonna do with all these kids?
I mean, he gonna have something. Shit.
I still paid y'all millions in child support. What y'all did with the money?
I don't know. Anyway. Y'all be the judge. You be the judge. He got the strongest seed in the game. That's wild.
Shit.
That is a wild ass comment. John Redcorn, good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
I know. I was like, where's our comments at? Where y'all at?
Hey, y'all was quiet tonight, bro. It's quiet.
They probably listen. The baby set up for success at the end of the day, man.
Listen, I don't know. Anyway, speaking of success, if your bank account could speak, what would it say right now? What would it say to you? Cash, let's start with you first.
I'm gonna try again next week, buddy. That's exactly what it is. We're gonna try again next week. You feel me? We're gonna try again next week. Not this week. This week is not your week.
Fair enough. So
mine is saying it's just doing the best that it can. I don't know. Taking it day by day. You never know what's gonna be on there, but it's just
that's hilarious.
Living in Cali, that's life.
I think mine would say, well, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, my God.
And listen,
you can't win them all.
You know what song is playing in the background? Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn.
Nothing.
Like
No.
I have nothing. You get me?
All right. Now we're gonna do something a little different today. We're gonna do something a little different today because you know that's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little something different. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our live middle plug this week. So doing a live middle plug this week. Don't judge us. Don't be mad at us.
Going live?
Yeah, we're gonna do it live. Do it live. And this middle plug is brought to you by Keep It a Brick. Anyway, make sure you follow us on Keep It Brick on Instagram. Make sure you follow us here on YouTube at Keep It a Brick. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. It's free to share. Please share it to your friends, folks, families, all that shit. Facebook, Keep It a Brick Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We on Instagram, TikTok, and all audio podcasting platforms. Yes, I am in the process of getting all the audio up there, but yes, we are on all audio podcasting platforms. Shout out to all the bricklayers and shit like that. Shout out to all our people and shit like that who work behind the scenes and shit like that. You know, we here, Keep It a Brick. All right, yeah, it was live. It was live. We did that live. We ran that one live today. Wasn't the best. We got something in the pipeline now coming up soon. The boy is in the news this week. We had to bring some happiness to Cash this week because I didn't, you know, he just felt like it was one-sided in this situation. Stop it.
We know it's a 20v1.
Stop. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You're hallucinating. Drake gets a small win in court this week against Kendrick Lamar and UMG, Universal Music Group. For those who don't know what those three letters stand for, Drake is able to go inside and seek what kind of deal that Kendrick Lamar does have with UMG and things of that sort going forward. If there's any payola, XYZ. Thoughts on this situation? Go ahead. So you got it.
I mean, honestly, like, I just don't get where this is going. Like, Drake has built his career off payola. Like, do you know how many songs of his wouldn't have been number one without payola? Like, you're exposing something that you have used your whole career. Like, I just feel like it's just goofy. Like, doesn't make sense. But yeah.
I'm gonna let the man on the couch have his say in this moment because it seems like he's twitching.
Tootsie Slide. Do you think Tootsie Slide would have been number one without payola? No, it wouldn't have been.
I think what Drake is doing is trying to prove the point that he's proving now. He's number one without the company anyways. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. For sure, John. I think with this case, like again, we trying to see where the numbers are being allegedly, UMG has offered $250 million cash to Drake to drop the lawsuit. Right?
Really?
This is allegedly. This is allegedly. So I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false. What I'm saying, this is allegedly. 250. If Drake was offered 250, I think Drake might have a real case against this company. You feel me? Drake will break the industry. You know, they've been saying this for years. Drake can break the industry. And this might happen. You guys asked the question about him using payola or whatever. He's proven that without it, he's number one. He didn't have the push with this album. He didn't have the labels behind him. And he still proved
you know that?
Because we seen how everything was playing out with it. I got a lawsuit against the company that puts me out. You think they're going to put him out? No. Oh, we're going to make you suffer.
But they still got to make money off him, so I don't,
No, because I think the contract.
They make money. Listen, UMG makes money regardless.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if Kendrick puts out an album or Drake puts out an album. They're getting a piece of that because that's how big UMG is. And that's what no one understands at this moment. Everybody thinking like it's this, oh man, it's this machine that's against Drake. It's not. It's not. These niggas is under the same fucking machine.
Exactly. Like, I just feel like he's doing bitch shit. Like, because the machine didn't work in your favor, Now all of a sudden it's a problem. But when it was working in your favor, it wasn't.
I'm gonna say this on the whole situation. This is a make or break for Drake. This is a make or break. And that's just what I want other people to understand. Why it's a make and break. Because if it's a make and break, it's one of these situations where if he finds something, this could be damaging. It can be damaging. It can be to a situation where you like, damn. But let's say he does not find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Not a thing. This makes him look like a crybaby. It makes him look like a cornball. This makes you look like, and it's not going to go down the way you think this is going to go down. And I want you to understand, because I want to agree with Soul about this, because Soul is right. This nigga has been using payola, the same system, to put him into play. Everybody does payola. Everybody does payola.
Hey.
Most niggas do pay.
Allegedly,
you know it's true.
Allegedly, 250 M's were offered. You don't offer money for no reason. Another thing,
you better tuck his tail and take that money.
Allegedly,
okay?
another thing. Allegedly,
take that. You don't deserve that.
Spotify has been removing bots from streams. Right. This is allegedly too. And I know we tired of talking about this shit with this year-old beef and all this. We already know the outcome of it. We already know who won. We're not disagreeing with none of that. But Spotify.
What? We know who won?
We know who won. We don't have to state who won. Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know you knew that.
Drake
I didn't know you knew who won.
What the fuck is wrong with Drake?
No, see, bye. Goodbye. No, you don't.
You
still
don't know
then.
who won then. You just
don't know.
Drake won. I don't care what y'all say, man. No, but listen, Spotify has allegedly removed bots from a lot of artists. Kendrick Lamar has received he went from like 100 and something million following to like 90 something following. You feel me? Drake has stayed the same. This is all allegedly though. I'm just putting out the alleged news. You feel me? Y'all hating. I can see this now. Y'all don't want to admit, that the boy did what the boy does, and that's win.
What's up, Winston?
Chef, what's up, my boy?
You know what? I'm tired of
not
this
even entertaining.
And I stand on 10. I'm standing on 10 when I say that, boy.
I
respect the loyalty, but I don't respect it as well because it's just complete cult blindness at this point.
No, it's not.
It is. No, it is. Damn it. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It seriously is. And I'm gonna tell you why it's complete cult blindness.
Oh man. Yes, sir.
I just literally told you what the situation is, bro. I told you. This is a make or break for Kendrick. I mean, not Kendrick. This is a make or break for Drake, bro. This is a make or break.
Kendrick. You said it right the first time. It's make or break.
No, it's not. Kendrick. No, it's not. It will. It can make or break. It can possibly if that's only if Drake finds something. But he's not going to find. Listen. He's not going to find anything. He is not going to find anything. And secondly, you cannot get mad that someone else that uses the machine the way you do. Everybody in listen, I'm not even going to say Wayne used this machine because he used it in some way, but he didn't need it.
Y'all telling me Drake needs the machine?
He started
he
out
don't need
using
it
the machine.
now.
He don't need it now.
He needed it though.
He needed it though. The same with Nicki. Nicki didn't know. She don't need it now. So it's easy for her to turn around and sit up here and talk shit about other artists who use the machine when they use the damn machine. That is about as bad as this is real. This is some political. That is bad as an immigrant coming over here telling another immigrant that he can't come here.
And they do that every day.
And they do that shit every day. So I'm telling you can't. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen to me, bro.
Stay tuned for more updates on the
he said stay
Drake
tuned.
UMG debacle.
You know what?
Drake knows he lost, or he wouldn't be having this lawsuit. So your boy.
Wait,
knows.
I didn't even make my third point. Let me make my third point because this is the big factor in this situation. This is not the culture. This is not in the motherfucking hip hop culture. When niggas lose battles, niggas don't go get fucking lawyers.
We talk about the hip hop culture. We talking about the same culture because we going there now. We're talking about the same culture that allows snitching. That allows snitching.
Now you using semantics in the situation right
now. No.
We're not talking about.
When we throw out culture, we have to really define what it is. What's the culture?
Wait a minute. We're not talking about that snitching aspect of the culture. We're talking about battle rap. When a nigga sends out a diss song and another motherfucker sends out a diss song. What niggas do in the streets is what niggas do in the streets. 9 times out of 10, I'm about to let you know. Out of 10 niggas that you hang with every day, 9 of them niggas are snitching. I'm telling you that now.
Here's where you 50% right.
A high number.
You're 50% right on that, bro. What niggas do in the street is what niggas do in the street. So what niggas doing in the rap game in front of everybody is what they do in front of the rap game. But behind closed doors, there's always paperwork. And that's the part of the business that we're speaking on. The business side of it. We're not talking about the verbal war.
The point is this. In a battle rap. In battle rap, we ain't even gotta go that far. We can go to the 2000s. Let's bring it up. Hold on. I'm gonna let him. Let's see. Yeah, when when rappers get mad because they use the same lyrics or samples and beats. Right. Here's the deal, though. But here's the deal. Eminem versus Ja Rule and Eminem and 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, the whole Shady Aftermath situation, right? Shady and versus fucking Murder Inc. Let's talk about it. Let's be real about it. Them motherfuckers was sending apps, nigga, throwing bombs, nigga, missiles, heat-seeking missiles. I'm talking about scorched motherfucking nerve. Nigga turned around and said, what is Haley gonna be when you grow up? Your mom's a crackhead, her mom's a known slut. What the fuck you think Haley's gonna be when she grows up? That was said out of Ja Rule's mouth. Did Eminem go sue?
He could have.
Did he?
He could have.
Did he? This is a white man. Hold on. This is a white man.
There's the difference.
No, it's not.
This is a white man.
Drake
is a Jewish. A half Jewish white man. Stop playing.
No, it's not. No, it's not different. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not different. Because here's the deal. Drake turned around and said and accused Kendrick of beating his wife. Not only did he accuse Kendrick of beating his wife, he accused Kendrick of saying that he does not have a child with his wife. That his wife had a child outside of their marriage. Infidelity. He accused his wife of infidelity. Also wanted to marry her and shit in XYZ just out of spite on some weird shit. I get it. But shit, he asking why y'all ain't get married yet. Maybe I need to do the job. I don't know what else.
I don't remember that being said. I know the song.
Okay.
That was never said.
All right.
He can't say you have a fiance that you haven't married in over 10 years.
Yes, he did, and he also But
he did. He also suggested that they're saying that one of them kids might not be yours. Because I heard.
But here's the deal.
Yeah, she could have hella sued him for that.
But that's defamation of character. One.
Okay, listen. If that's the case, why didn't she sue him then?
Hold on, because nigga, that's not part of the culture.
She's not in the culture. She's not.
Her husband is.
She knows the culture, and you don't do that.
You don't do
that.
That's
a law.
That's not the culture, bro. You don't go sue motherfuckers. Listen, I don't go sue niggas because they made a diss record about me. I go fucking either go see that nigga or I'm gonna go fucking send a diss record to that nigga. I'm not about to go. We calling the hip hop cops now when motherfuckers send disses. Cool.
You said hip hop cops.
Nobody went to jail.
Shit, you might as well. You might as well. I might as well went to jail.
You're talking about the bread. You're talking about the money.
Listen, I might as well went to jail. You basically criminalized my goddamn diss record.
You called me a pedophile, and you have no.
You said my wife was a hoe, and I beat her.
You said I had a child that I made up. You made up a child that I had. You said I had a daughter that nobody found.
Beef, nigga, there.
Both of them said something. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and we can end it here. Drake lost. If y'all want to say Drake lost because he was outlied on. That's it. There was more lies spewed against him.
He lost because he did cornball shit, and he was making cornball music.
Can I ask y'all a question? Because I wanted to end this, but y'all want to keep going. Can I ask y'all a question?
You want to keep going. You just don't want to accept defeat.
Listen. So let me ask you a question, because this guy, if you got kids, because this guy doesn't have kids yet. If you got kids, somebody said that's my baby to one of your baby daddies, right? Mm-hmm. And you know it's a possibility. You know it's not true. Would you defend that?
I don't wait. Hold on, and that's why I don't. That's why nobody supports 40 Glock, nigga. Exactly.
There's a difference. This 40 Glock is not Drake. Stop it. Would you not defend that? So, or would you tell your boyfriend, your baby daddy, your husband, or whatever? Don't worry about it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Would that be the way you go about it?
I wouldn't give a fuck either way. I know what's true and what's not.
Oh, okay. You wanted that.
But she also asked they about to go out here like, you know what? I'm gonna go get me a lawyer right now. Get the fuck out of here.
He lied on my coochie. Like, what the hell? Like,
people go to court for less. People go to court for less. They sue for less.
They do.
I know, and they shouldn't be.
Okay.
Because her nigga eviscerated that nigga on a diss record. I know how litigation. Listen, and he kept litigation out of it.
I know how I'm gonna do this. You guys are right. You guys won. You guys won.
No,
he thinks he's doing us a favor by saying that.
You ain't doing me no favors, nigga, at all. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this in the comment section. All right, let's move on. What's one thing a black man or a black woman should know today? What is one thing that a black man or a black woman should know today? We're going to start off with the ladies. We always do that here. We gentlemen up in this motherfucker. So what do you think is something that a black woman or a black man should know today?
Wear sunscreen.
I feel it though. All right. I ain't mad at that.
Wear sunscreen.
Cash, what about you, my brother?
That's one thing that black men and women should know. Oh shit. I don't know, bro. You should know how to communicate. Fuck it. You should know how to communicate to your partner. Fuck that.
Okay.
Use your words, people.
Okay. All right. I think for me, it's more or less of we are not alone in this. It's not a us versus them for black men and black women. Mm-mm. We're all in this together as one. I really want to end that versus that we are having out here in these streets when it comes down to us. Personally, I don't think that the battle, I don't think it's necessary for us to always have that. You know what I'm saying? And things of that sort. Also, I wanted to say this as well, Winston. I'm glad you said it. Learn your history. Learn who you are as a black person. You know what I'm saying? And what we are about and things of that sort. Learn that. It's really important to learn those type of things. I always think about this one thing from Sister Act. And you probably know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. If you want to beat somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up.
You better wake up and pay attention.
Facts. Financial literacy.
That too. That's very important for sure.
I'm just saying. If you want to beat somebody, you want to go somewhere, wake up, pay attention. Financial literacy. That's a good one. That's a good one as well.
And just like you said, we're stronger together than apart.
Yeah.
And that's just not like black women and black men. That's just all of us. Like
all of us.
You know, yeah.
We're all in this. We're all in this together. And
we all can win.
We can all win. And it's okay to let other people win too. And when you see those people win, it's okay for you to be happy that those people are winning. Why? Because you win when they win. That opens up the way for you to make that way. Even if that may not be your journey. It may be something else for you. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. I think that was like one of the good things. There's a lot of things that I feel like black men and black women should hear. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Stop being so fucking angry and reacting with anger. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have some type of emotional intelligence at times. Not everything deserves, you know what I'm saying, somebody whooping ass. Now don't get it twisted. I'm all for the shits, you know what I'm saying? But there are times where, you know, just knowing that you have more power when you walk away from certain shit. Especially if you can walk away from certain shit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you a punk or a weenie or anything like that.
Weenie in general.
You stupid. You're so stupid, Cash. I swear. That's what I love. All right. I got a would you rather. I was watching this on a video. I was high as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Social media, doom scrolling, as my man John would say. I was doom scrolling out here in the street. And so I came across this video, and the question asks, would you rather die a horrific death or trip and fall in front of black people? Would you rather die a horrific death?
That's crazy.
Or trip and fall in front of black people? I got my answer.
It is crazy though, because
I mean, I would rather trip and fall, but you know, you never gonna live that down.
Ever.
I'm taking a trip and fall for common sense. You feel me? I wear that one for the rest of my life, because you gonna be forever remembered as, you remember when you fell and bust your ass over that. You gonna forever be remembered by that. But
at least you're still here.
Yeah, basically.
It depends on the fall. It really depends on the fall. Because if it's one of them falls where it's bad, take me out. Just take me out, dog. Like, that's like one of them falls where, because especially when you a big nigga and you fall, man, that's a lot of force and gravity hitting the ground. All right, that's what I want to throw that out there. A lot of force and gravity hitting the ground. You know what I'm saying? And so when that happens, your body looks in a certain aspect and angles, and you may end up looking like the Family Guy character every week. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Arm all the way behind you and leg just fucked up.
You know what makes it worse?
What's that?
See, falling in front of a group of niggas is one thing.
Right.
But falling in front of a group of women is a whole nother
thing. Especially as a man.
I can hear a girl yelling out, "You too big to be tripping like that," or falling like
exactly.
This.
Get your big ass
make
up.
It so dramatic, dog. Like, they make it way worse than what it actually was. You feel me? Like, look at it. Like, look at his dumb ass. Like, a nigga say, "Look at his dumb ass falling," but a female, the way she said, "Oh my gosh, bro," they carry on with the shit.
It kills me, bro. It just fucking kills me. I probably would take the fall, but it really depends on the fall. Depends on the fall.
Can you imagine walking up to a group of women and you got the most confidence, and out of nowhere you just take the nastiest tumble. All confidence is wiped out.
I mean, what if it's like a banana peel though? Like you just slip on a banana peel.
A banana peel.
Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just damn.
I mean, I would just lay there and be like, my neck and my back, you know what I mean? It look better than trying to get up. Shit.
You ain't gonna never lay that down.
I act like it never happened, Crypto. And John, right too, it makes some of the funniest conversations, because I would switch that all up with, which one of y'all tripped me? You feel me? So
that's crazy. That is crazy. I don't want to be talking about that shit about me falling, nigga, doing motherfucking puff rotations, nigga. Hell no, that shit painful. I mean, I'm gonna be laughing though, but at the moment, it ain't gonna be funny. It ain't gonna be funny. Yeah. That's the crazy part. Exactly. I don't want to relive that. All right. Would you rather? That was a would you rather this week.
We ain't together in a while.
I know it's been a while. We have not done that in a while. That was fun. Y'all let us know if y'all fucking with that. We also seen something. They was from one of our favorite shows. This is our black show. We love it and things like that. I still watch it till this day. Everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Chris. There was a question going around on social media asking, was Rochelle, Tashina Arnold's character, Chris's mom, was she a terrible wife and mother? Was Rochelle a terrible wife and mother? This is going to be an interesting conversation.
I'm trying to think how I want to say this. When we first talked about this topic, I said yes. She was definitely a bad mother and wife. But then I thought, well, shit. I mean, she reminded me of a lot of black moms I know. So then I was like, well, damn, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Cash.
Rochelle, I've seen quite a few of episodes of Everybody Hates Chris. I'm gonna speak from the mother aspect. I don't think she was a terrible mother. You got to understand what she was trying to instill in her kids and each one of them individually. Chris, you're the oldest. You should be more responsible. You have to look out for your little brother, your little sister. You should be there. You should know this. You should know this already. That was her main argument with Chris. That's why she tried to make, it was her oldest child. That's the test run. You feel me? That's the test run. I don't think she was a bad mother. I think she was a good mother. Now, sometimes it may look like she fell short of being a good mother, but that's all mothers. They have their hard times just like they have their good times. The bad and the good. You get both that with a mother. I think she was an excellent mom. She reminded me of my mama a little bit. Like, besides all the damn yelling, she reminded me of my mama with how she tried to, raise us. Now, when it comes to her being a wife, I don't think she was a horrible wife. I think she was, sometimes she felt entitled, especially when she threw around that line. My husband got 2-3 jobs. I don't have to work. I felt like she was entitled at them times. But I don't think she was a bad wife because she made sure Julius went to work with food. Julius came home to food. Everything was done. She just asked for the things a woman asks for as a wife. Besides the throwing around the job shit and quitting jobs like it wasn't nothing. That's it. I think she was a good wife as well.
I'm gonna have to say, as a mother, I think she was a good mother, and she did what she had. She did what she could with what she had.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like they didn't have a lot because they lived in a good area and okay area. Let me take that back. They were still living in the ghetto.
Got to understand too. They owned their floor that they lived on.
They owned that place, so it wasn't that bad. So they were kind of in the middle, the lower middle class of the hood and social class, right? Which is cool. Again, she did what she could. She got Chris to go to a good school. These other kids were still able to still do their thing. She made sure they had food on the table every night. Everything was good. They had responsibilities. Yeah. Was she a mom that kind of fucks you up? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You may got the nunchucks if you fuck around with Rochelle. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't fuck around with Rochelle. Rochelle looked like she would beat your ass and then drag you to the alley and then beat your ass again. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up. But when it came down to her being a wife, I questioned her on that. And only reason why I question it is because I just felt like she put a lot of pressure on Julius at times. And I think as a black man, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes can reflect into stress and XYZ and this and that, because this individual, you know what I'm saying, is like, fuck, I gotta make all these shots by myself. And it's like, and my wife is there, yeah, but only thing she gonna do, she gonna work for about 2 weeks and then turn around and tell y'all niggas, my husband got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? And walk the fuck out.
Yeah.
So
that's not a flex.
It's questionable. It's not a flex, right? It's questionable.
Like I said, I give her, that's the only flex she gets from me is that she'll walk out on the job. But even with their shortcomings, I don't think there was an episode where she insinuated she was going to leave Julius. because they weren't living right. You know, I think back in the day they gave us for less. Like, we're not where we're supposed to be in life.
Again, it wasn't like she was a Florida Evans. Florida Evans, on the other hand, from Good Times, great wife, somewhat, but fuck, she was fucking everybody up with them bad decisions that she would make in the show. So,
and
that's it.
Julius and Rochelle was a yin and a yang, opposites attract thing too. The one episode where they get hustled out their money in the damn train station, and she knew exactly how to get their money back. You know, she helped in her own. She had her own way of helping them.
Absolutely.
It just Rochelle wasn't going to work like that. You know, Rochelle go sit on her ass.
That wasn't her thing. And I wouldn't even say she was sitting on her ass, because she was still doing shit around the house. Shit was still getting taken care of around the house. I don't never say she was just sitting around the house not doing shit.
Yeah.
Again, kids was taken care of, the house taken care of, laundry was taken care of. Julius was definitely fed, even with the help of the kids, making sure that they don't eat the big piece of the chicken. That was all you had to do, was make sure you don't eat the big piece of the chicken, which somebody mistakenly did in the episode. Gave him that little ass drumette. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Nigga worked fucking damn near 16 hours and then he come home to a fucking drumette. All right. Maybe I had a flashback. I'm sorry. I had a flashback. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just to kind of end on that note, I was just gonna say, like, being a parent is like always trial and error. I feel like it's never like
there is no blueprint.
It's no, you know, like I always tell my oldest, like, we grew up together, you know, like I kind of figured shit out with you, but now I feel like I kind of know, you know, it sucks.
Absolutely. The oldest child is always the test run.
You know,
the test run.
Once after that,
I'm the test run then. God damn, because I'm the oldest child, so I was the test run. That's fucked up, bro.
It sucks that when you're the child and you think that, like, damn, you know. But
think about it like this: even when you got your younger siblings, right? You be like, bro, I knew this way before y'all. Y'all just not picking up on this. We had to learn this earlier. You feel me? You're the test run. You feel me? And like I said, I think Rochelle was a damn good trying mother. You feel me? Right. Like you said, she may slap you upside your goddamn head.
Man, she may give you them things.
But she meant well. But she meant well. That's kind of
what it was. All love at the end of the day. She loved Chris. She loved, she loved the kids. You know what I'm saying? She loved Julius. It was all love at the end of the day. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. We got our last segment, which is Soul to Soul. We got that segment, Soul to Soul. Go ahead, Soul. It's all on you.
Yes. Okay. Let me pull that up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought that was Soul Light in the jet. I thought I heard Soul Light. I'm like, oh shit.
No, that's me, bro.
Definitely not.
Slow down.
Okay. So my Soul to Soul for this week is from Tupac. Mm-hmm. No matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's life every day.
That's life every day.
Shit.
Hey,
that's all you can do.
I think the title of this episode was Small Wins.
Small wins. Small wins.
We take the small wins and the big wins.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it right there, bro. Just got to take them small dubs every day. Small wins, 24 hours. That's what you got.
Day for day,
make the best of it.
Yep.
Shout out to the Brooklyn that tapped in tonight with us too, man. We appreciate all you guys, man. Appreciate all y'all.
Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all definitely next week. We out. Peace.
Bye.